Hey there everybody, nice to see you again. Thanks for coming out, I appreciate it. And I wanted to get out of the office. I could have made this video in my office, but it's always nice, it's a pretty day. And to get outside, particularly when the weather is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, this weekend, Eagle Cap Wilderness, you know, made me realize a few things. I've been feeling kind of a little unmotivated lately. You know, capturing the big landscape just ain't what it used to be. And I want to, and you know, you lock yourself into like, this is what I want to do. I want to get the big landscape, and the opportunities for that are few and far between, and it limits your photography. Now, I know, you know, I can do anything I want at any time. I understand that. But when you're pursuing something, you get tunnel vision, you know, you get focused in on that specific thing, and it's hard to see the rest of the stuff that's around you. And so for me, I have to make a conscious effort to broaden my horizons and broaden my photographic subjects, etc. And when you take something like you know, when you start thinking I'm going to crop square, I'm going to start thinking in black and white, like that's a big change from what I've been trying to do with the colorful big landscapes. And don't get me wrong, I mean, if there's a colorful big landscape happening in front of me, I'm going to shoot it. You can be sure of that. But the thing that I want to do from now moving forward is stop passing by all the really cool abstract scenes and shapes and things like that and enjoy my photography. And to that end, like a lot less gear. You know, when you first put your bag together and you're going to go out there and you're going to capture the grand landscape, right? At least this is what I did. I ended up, you know, you want a bag, and you want to think it through, and you want to be prepared. You want to be prepared for anything. And what that does is for me, it kind of just, I don't know, it's sort of stifling. Okay, it's stifling on the creativity. What I think the real bottom line is my passion for that big landscape is kind of done. You know, I'm not saying it won't come back, but for right now, I'm more into like the art of photography, the more generalist Michael Kenna-ish kind of stuff, that kind of a thing. And I'm really digging it, you know, and there's a lot of possibilities. When I think about that, I think about like, okay, what can I use, you know? Well, I can use 35mm film and shoot Tri-X or Ilford HP4 Plus, something like that. Or I can shoot large format film, and that's a possibility as well. Or I can shoot Fuji APS-C, I can shoot the Pentax full frame. So there's lots of choices. I put together a Pentax full frame kit, but it's still kind of big and kind of bulky and kind of heavy. To really get down to it, right, when and there's nothing, the Fuji system is completely and perfectly adequate for what I want to do. I still get the 1:1 crop, that Fuji has that, so no big deal. And the black and white in the Fuji is beautiful, etc. So so let me show you what I put together. I put together my 803 Domke satchel, which I absolutely love that bag. And it's so versatile. But for this particular setup, it's wonderful. Let me show you what's in it. So my minimalist kit at this point right now would consist of my Gitzo 1545T tripod legs, which I'm using on my GoPro Hero 9, and everybody knows what those look like. But here's my Domke 803, and on the outside pockets back here, I can put anything I want back there. I got nothing in there right now. But in this pocket here, I've got my Powerig 2 battery holder. One's got a Hero 9 battery, and one's an X-T4 spare X-T4 battery. And so that's my spare battery compartment. And over here, I keep some business cards, and I should have, but I don't have, a little Allen wrench for my quick release, so I need to put that in. That's what I usually have in there, but it's not in there now. Inside here, I got my spare sunglasses, well, not my spare, but my sunglasses. And these you can get 12 pairs for about 16 bucks off of eBay, and they're great. They're also safety glasses. I've got my cheaters and more business cards. So look at that. I would normally keep them up there. So yeah, and then I've got the Black Rapid strap. This is the leash. No, I'm sorry, I keep calling it Black Rapid. This is a Peak Design leash. I'm not really crazy about these, but I'm still not sure about that. I think I may go back to the Domke straps. And then my filter system, and the filter system is very simple for this setup. It's a B+W Caseman polarizing filter and an inexpensive K&F Concept Nano X 10-stop neutral density. These are all 58 millimeters. And then the rings for my 3 lenses, the 43 to 58, the 46 to 58, and the 58 to 49. And that will adapt those filters to all my lenses. So the filter kit, I need to get a small filter holder. This works, but it's a little bit bigger than the filters. That's bigger than it needs to be. And then for gear, the GoPro fits in here, the tripod I carry. Camera body of choice is Fuji X-T4. And right now it's got the 50 millimeter f2.WR mounted, and really should go like that. And that's the small rig grip. It's an L bracket. I've got the L bracket part at home, but I do like the grip. And then I've got the 35 millimeter f2.WR and the 16 millimeter 2.8 WR, and that's it. And that's all I need. So yeah, that's what's in the bag. So the camera's not that important. You know, any decent camera from the past 10 years is more than capable of doing it. The X-T4 is great because, you know, I dial in the Acros setting, film simulation, and then I go 1:1 on the crop, and what you see is what you get. So it makes shooting the square black and white really easy. In terms of as a compositional tool, it's great. So, but like I said, the camera, any decent digital camera from the last 10 years is fine. Peak camera happened 10 years ago. But how liberating, and how much, you know, it's put the fun back into photography, because now photography's everywhere. You know, look at that. Yeah, so see what I'm talking about? I should really shoot that. The light's great. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, now subject matter is everywhere, and it's great. Are they gonna make, all these shots gonna make it into my 2022 folio? No. You know, because printing is still the bugaboo, okay? You take all these great shots, but to dial in the shot, particularly with black and white, on an inkjet printer, it's not as time consuming, but it's more tedious than it is in the darkroom. It's easier in the darkroom, in a wet darkroom. These printers, getting it to turn out, you know, folio quality print, that's it takes a while. I probably make about 20-25 test prints, seriously, to dial it in. Once it's dialed in, that's, you know, it's eminently repeatable. Eminently. It's been a long day. So anyway, yeah. And that's nice because when it's repeatable, then you can just make more. Keep it limited in edition though. I try to. I do. When it says limited edition, it's a limited edition. And I will only make that number. I'm rambling now, you guys get the idea. But yeah, the passion's got to be back into your photography. And if you keep trying to do the same thing and the passion's not there, try something different. That's the words of wisdom for today. Here's some more words of wisdom. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I really appreciate it. It helps me out tremendously. And thanks for watching. We'll see you out here. Have a great one. Bye.